The battle of the crappie molds here today on Bar Down Baits. Guys, stick around for this one. This is going to be an unbelievable battle, and we've got 3 great molds that I'm showcasing in today's episode. Stay tuned for that. Welcome aboard. Buckle up. This is Mike Muller from Bar Down Baits. Gang, a couple things before we start getting the hot plastic into these molds. As you know, this channel is based out of Minnesota. I've got the boat put in storage, kind of at that in-between point right now. My question to you is, and please comment on this, I will be producing some ice fishing content this winter, and I'm excited for it. I've got a collaboration set up with Jason and Amanda over at Epic. I'm really excited for that. Would you guys, like, I don't want to separate, I don't want to have another YouTube channel. I struggle enough with one. Would you guys watch that ice fishing content? Going to be same recipes, a little bit different, a little bit more glow. The baits are going to be smaller, probably some ice fishing footage. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that, or if I have to maybe shoot that on Wednesdays or bring that out on Wednesdays. I still want to do the the bass, the walleye stuff, whatnot, my traditional stuff that I've been doing in the past. Anyway, in the comments down below, guys, please let me know. Would you watch the ice fishing content? Or do I need to make like another separate day that I put that information out? Anyway, your feedback would be awesome. All right, let's get to shooting these molds here. Hang tight, guys. Let's go. Okay, real quick spiel here. I told you we got 3 players at the intro. We got the battle of the crappie molds going on today. Guys, here's what we're doing today. No bait build cam right here. That's what's going to be happening today. I bought this, I don't know, maybe a year ago. I've never used it. It's just sitting up there. If you guys can see, that's like, I had to shake the bejeepers out of that. I don't know. I think that's like a key lime type of deal. Now, the one mold that really got me going and is to date probably it's not probably, it's the best video I have on the channel. And I mean, was it a clickbaity title? For me, no. At the time, no. This to me is not, well, I've got some other players involved here. This Epic Bait Molds Crappie Slayer is legit. I love it. I have caught a ton of fish on it, but the other 2 players, they've caught a lot of fish too. And because of all the feedback from that video, like the best crappie soft plastic bait mold on the market, this epic 2-inch Crappie Slayer is for sure at the top, if not at the top all by itself. There's some other players that I'm going to show you, and I've got an argument for for the other ones too. Anyway, in that video, people were saying, Mike, what about the grub? What about the tube? Stuff like that. And that is absolutely correct. And what I've done, basically, I got the grub, of course. I listened to you guys. I got the grub. Does it work? Heck yeah. I got the tube. I've never fished a tube in my life, and I love that. Okay, that brings me to the next one, guys. We've got the Angling A.I. You can see by these set screws right here. That's the Angling A.I. skillet. And I'm probably going to shoot that one last, because there is a little bit of monkeying around involved in that. And I want to show you guys a couple different ways to shoot that. So make sure to stick around for that. There's different ways to do that. And there's 2 different sizes. You got a thinner one, put it in the bigger one. Anyway, all sorts of monkeying around. That, guys, a customer of mine, he went in with me on this half and half. He wanted the tube bait. I'm like, dude, I've never fished a tube. I've never shot a tube. Let's go 50-50, Mike. Come on, get it, make some for me. Well, I've started fishing these tube baits. They catch fish as well. Crappies really seem to love them. And finally, last but not least, sorry for this long intro, this mold right here. So as you guys know, I have an affiliate with Hog Salad. This thing, I got pretty late into the game with Hog Salad, right? Kind of watching the money, but I knew I've been eyeballing their molds for a long, long time. And I believe that's the first one I got. And I'm telling you what, you shoot that thing. Oh my God, that is cool. take it down to the dock, put it in the water, see what the action's like. 2.5 pound bass just comes up and crushes it from nowhere. So I'm like, okay, this thing is real. I've got one of those blue and yellow Rave trampolines, cast it out there, let it sink down, boom, bluegill, crappie, whatever. Caught walleye on that thing. Anyway, we got some major players today. Guys, I'm not putting the bait build cam down today. I want to say that this is going to be like a key lime pie type of thing here. We've got Neon Green Goby from MF and then our Lureworks Chartreuse. Sit back, enjoy the ride. We've got quite a battle going on here today, guys, and they're all great molds. Stick around. This is going to be good. All right, gang, let's get this bait build going, guys. Again, we're not going to put the camera down today. Really quick. I have no idea what this bad boy is going to do, but let's get it in there. I can't remember if I have the top on there. Okay. Let's just do this. We'll figure it out. We are going 3 swirls of the green, Neon Green Goby. 2, 3. I want to see what that does. Okay, that's loud. Crappie baits, I'm either going loud or monkey milk. That's kind of the recipe for me. I've done electric chicken on this show. I've done Cajun, cricket, a lot of different variations of monkey milk. Monkey milk works in whatever water you're fishing. That was 3 swirls. I want more. I want more. A little transparent. That was a lot of 1, 2, 3, 6 swirls. That is a lot of colorant in there. Boy, that's kind of transparent. This is going to be interesting. We're going to shoot it just like this. That's going to be our top. Interesting color. Bottom, chartreuse. Let's go a ton of that too. Okay, that was quite a bit. Couple swirls there for sure. Where's my other knife? I mean, does that not scream crappies right there? I think what I'm going to add to that chartreuse, you guys, just because I'm a sucker for it, I'm going to add some snow shine. And you guys know I'm a humongous sucker for these little particles right here. We're going to put silver rupees and snow shine in that bottom. I'm going to put some more chartreuse in. Another couple swirls. Not really worried about drop count in this one. Saturation levels look pretty good. That green Goby is a little bit transparent. Let me bring you guys up on that. Terrible look on that. A little bit transparent. Let's get him back in the cup. Well, let's do what you said you were going to do. Let's get some snow shine in there. Okay, I like that. And then silver rupees to the party. Let's just go with that. Oh, I like that effect. I like that effect. What are we at for temp here? Oh, under the 3s. We got to get this back up. Okay. There is our bait build. No gloves, no safety. Does that scream crappies or what? Let's get these back up to temp. We got some shooting to do. I have no idea how these are going to turn out, but they are going to be loud. Let's go. Okay, gang, we are buzzing. Let's get this done. I'm a little worried about this one. I'm not going to lie. Just that green Goby is a little bit on the transparent side, and I think these colors are just going to blend together. But we will see. I do have key lime out at my disposal, and that might be added to the party. Okay, we're good there. We got the Angling A.I skillet first. I want to see. This is the test right here. Yeah, they're going to blend together, you guys. But I still think it's going to be okay. This one might get chalked up as a failure, guys. Not a failure, but they're going to blend together. We're going to have to separate these two somehow, some way. It's going to basically just look like a big kind of chartreusey bait is my call. But we'll see when we demold them. So you guys stick around for the demolding. And then we're probably going to have to get back to the drawing board here maybe add a little bit of key lime. But who knows? Let's let the demolding tell us what we're doing here next. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, we're live for the demolding here. Now, this Angling A.I mold, this tube mold, I hope I one-shot these correctly, but this mold really holds heat well. Let's see how we did here. How are we doing? No, they didn't come out real. Oh my gosh, how did that happen? Yeah, this was a interesting one to show you guys, and I got no shame in my game. I'm going to show you. Very interesting. Sorry, I'll get you guys up to it. I don't know how a man can do this, but it was done. Can you see on this one? 0, 0. I don't know how I did that. Not fast enough, guys. Not fast enough. But let's get one out. Let's get one out and see if we can see the lamination lines, and kind of, sort of, but they blend in. Anyway, oh, that lost focus. Yeah, you could see it. Now, this is the fun part with these guys. I didn't even lube these up or anything, but they just kind of twist right off, and you can manipulate down here too to get them to come off. Okay. Guys, I don't fish tubes a lot, but ever since Dan suggested that I get a tube mold, I mean, these things are silly. These things catch fish like crazy. Okay, yes, they did blend together. What are we going to do to separate that? Okay, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. It's very subtle. Okay, let's get the Gilley, the 2.0 Gilley. Fish just love these baits. It's crazy. Okay. Come out nice, guys. Okay. Well, I do like that neon green. This is a very loud, vibrant color. Pow, in your face. Now, that side right there is that neon green side. Now let's get our blending colors here. That bottom, you guys are seeing it for the first time. I'm going to take a selfish look right here. Hold this up. Let's see if we can get, boy, look at that action on that thing just alone right there. Can you guys see that laminate? Let me see. Extremely subtle. I mean, extremely subtle. I don't mind it. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, extremely subtle. They blended together. But you can kind of see a little bit of that laminate. Subtle, loud color. There, you got it right there. Okay, now last but not least, the 2-inch Crappie Slayer. I think we're going to get a really similar result what we got with the Gilley. That's our fluorescent side. Or not the fluorescent side, that's the Chartreuse side. Now, I wonder if we're going to be able to see these a little bit better with that lamination. I think we are. Kind of like on that tube mold. Can you guys see that subtle? Oh, this is not bad, you guys. This is not bad at all. And that sparkle. Sorry, that sparkle on the in the snow shine and the silver rupees. Very subtle. This is loud. This would be a great, gosh, you'd think this would be a loud, dirty water color, but just with kind of how translucent that top is, looks to me like that would perform pretty well in clear water. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, I got to show you guys to give a full, honest preview on that Angling A.I. There's two different types of molds. You got the 190 that's the smaller, and you got the 290 that's the bigger. They both work well together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot the 190 in that fluorescent yellow, and I'm going to take the 190 out, put it in the 290, and then we're going to shoot a different top, right? So we are going to have on this, if it works out correctly, we're going to have all Chartreuse tail, and then I'm going to add some, no, I'm not going to add. What am I doing here? Yeah, let's add some flow line to the top to see if we can get a really good separation now. Stay tuned for that, guys. Sorry, this is a little bit long-winded here, but we'll get down to the bottom of it. Stay tuned. Guys, I lied to you. I'm not changing anything. Why? Because these two colors are going to make an unbelievable ice fishing bait together. I'm just not going to monkey around with it, but I will when I demold the second shot of this, this tube. I'm going to drive home a point. And so stay tuned. Okay, what we're going to do, we are going to get into the Skillet 190, the smaller one. We're going to get that Chartreuse. And I know this is going to be a failed attempt at what I'm trying to do, or maybe not, but I do want to drive a point home how you can get this done. So let's just see. I'm going to show you guys what you need to do to make this happen with this skillet tube. And there's a little bit of monkeying around with this tube, but guys, when this bait gets in the strike zone, I'm telling you what, it's lights out. Okay, so we got that. Now, like I said, I was going to add some of this to the top, but I stayed clear just because I think these two colors together are going to make some great ice fishing baits. And that's coming up shortly here for me in Minnesota. So we're just going to keep it at that. Let's let this cool off, and I'll show you guys the next step with this tube mold. Okay, gang, so here we go. I'm going to show you guys the next step on this tube mold. This is the 190. Still piping hot here. Come out nice. Oh, why aren't they coming out nice today? Okay, or not. Okay, anyway. Gosh, I got to get my gloves on. Here we go. Chartreuse, body, and tails. What we're going to do, I am just going to put my big fat fingers on these things, rip that sprue off, and then now, Chartreuse, now, what we're going to do, and I know this is going to be kind of a fail, but we're going to do it anyway because I don't want to add anything to these colors. I'm going to take that smaller deal right there and just lay that in the big brother. That is the Skillet 290. And then we're going to shoot that neon green Goby on the top. And I know it's probably going to be a fail, and we're not going to see much here, but there'll be a point that I'll prove after I demold that. So that's that. Let's get on to the next little tidbit here, and we'll wrap this video up. Okay, gang, before we shoot, let me just bring you into this 290. So I've got the baits in there that I shot from the 190. Can you guys see that there's a little extra room up in that the body of the tube? That neon green Goby is going to go in there, and it's going to blend. We're not going to see much of a difference here, but if you guys can catch the drift, Angling A.I came up with a pretty cool deal. There's a little bit of monkeying around, but if you want to shoot baits like this, instead of having a laminate right and left on that tube, and you want to have a different colored body than the tails, this is the way to do it. Okay, I've got that neon green Goby up to temp. It's around 340. It's a little bit hotter. I just want to make sure we get a good bond. And again, I know what's going to happen here. We're not going to see much in separation, but who knows? Maybe we'll be surprised here. Let's see what this does. So I'm going to shoot this hot, and I'm going to shoot it fast. Oh boy, that's all we got there. This is going to be very interesting. I can't wait to see if my theory is correct. I'm sure it is, guys, but maybe not. I selfishly did not want to mess with this plastic. Sorry, guys, I'm being selfish. I really want to use these two colors in some ice fishing baits coming up. So let's demold these, and then we'll talk little tips and tricks on how you can get around this transparency with the different body and the tails on the tubes. Stay tuned. Want to bring you guys in on this right here. I don't know if I showed you guys in that first shot. That neon green Goby from MF. I haven't seen a lot of videos on that. It's a cool color, but can you guys see how transparent it is? So, guys, before we demold this, I think adding a couple drops of white or even something like this, this fluorescent lime to that green It's gonna add a little bit of opaqueness to the baits so you can get that clear separation. But this color, guys, I'm telling you what, I'll show you guys in the outro. I don't mind it at all. Okay, let's get to the unveil here. And again, guys, we're not gonna see a major difference here, but gosh, I hope I surprise myself here. You know, when you're out in the garage and you kind of think you know what's coming and you get surprised, maybe this is one of those moments, but I don't think it's gonna be that like that. Come out nice. Okay, now, okay. Yeah, you know, a little bit, but let's just take one of these off and investigate. They shot well. Green, chartreuse tail. It all looks kind of chartreuse to me. I'm not sure what the camera's going to be picking up on, but let's do our little twist. Again, I did not oil these. I should have, because that's kind of the best part of taking this bait apart is that whole little kind of twisting the tube splines in there. Okay. Now, can you guys pick up on that separation from the chartreuse tail? Oh, that's terrible. That chartreuse tail and the green body. No, it really just kind of blended, but subtle, very subtle. This was extremely subtle, guys. Extremely subtle. Boy, you know when some videos are going your way and some videos aren't, this one just kind of is interesting, but I wanted to show that green goby off because that is a pretty cool color. I'm not gonna lie. You can kind of see that chartreuse underneath there because that green goby is pretty transparent. But then there are your tails. Anyway, so adding white to that top would have got you a little bit more of probably the desired effect. But I guess if we're going to prove home a point when you're working with, you know, transparent colors, add a little bit of white or even something like this to get a little bit of more opaque. Let's get to this outro. We've got a lot to discuss. Well, gang, that concludes the battle of the crappie molds. I'm telling you what, guys, should I be, I'm not disappointed. I'm telling you, I kind of got the results that I was expecting when I saw kind of how that transparent, or not that transparent, this neon green goby. I haven't seen a lot of videos made on that color right there, but let me tell you what, I like it. Here it is all by itself. That's a cool color. This is going to be a great ice fishing bait. That's why our ice fishing color, and there's our chartreuse. That's why I didn't want to monkey with it, guys. I'm sorry for being selfish there. But again, let's get this runner up and just show you that subtle difference. And I don't know if you guys can even pick this up on the screen. I hate to do this to you, but I'm gonna because it's so transparent. That is our laminate, both left and right. And it's having a hard time oh, there you go. That's the one left and right. And then this is the one where we had our, oh, this is tough. Our body green and our tail chartreuse. That was a tough one. But on this silicone mat, I can see the difference, and it is so subtle, and it is actually quite cool. I am not going to lie to you. Right here, I think the Crappie Slayers probably, you can see that the best. This bait, and I really like how that is showing off the, come on, pick it up. The Crappie Slayers, I think, turned out best in this laminating deal, where, let me just try to get you in on this one, where the old, yeah, you can see it. You can see it. Anyway, guys, this color was an interesting one. I'm not going to lie to you. And again, if you want to do anything with those tubes, right, that Angling A.I skillet tube mold is a great one. Is there a little bit more monkeying around required? Yes. If you wanted to get a little better separation, there you go. Add a drop or two to that. Or even something like that, just to get a little bit more opaqueness in it. Is that neon green Goby color from MF cool? 100%. 100%. Now, guys, I wish I had some fishing footage, but the boat is put away. It pains me. Anyway, if I'm going out fishing right now, I'm gonna have all 3 of these molds at my disposal. And should we rig some up? Guys, stay tuned. I'm gonna go get some jig heads. We're gonna rig these up. I wanna show you what they look like. Anyway, all 3 of these baits are in my boat at all times if I am fishing crappies. They all have there's not many cons to them. I'll be honest with you there. But like I said, again, I haven't fished tubes very much, but I'm sold on that one. The Gilley, the first time I put it in the water, the fish let me know it's unbelievable bait. And of course, the 2-inch Crappie Slayer. It's one of my all-time favorites. And selfishly, guys, it's the best video that I've got on my channel. I got to keep pumping the 2-inch Crappie Slayer when it catches fish, all sorts of fish. Same with the Gilley. Anyway, let's rig some of these up. Okay, guys, rigging time. Real quick, I want to show you what these guys look like on the bait. You guys know VMC. They're in my boat all the time as well. Let's go number 1 right here. It's Ultra Glow. This is going to glow underwater. Let's get one of these tubes going right here. Real quick, this is how I do it. I don't go up through here, guys, just for the sake of re-rigging and whatnot. I'm going to thread that right down this tube right here, come out basically just at the back so it's got something to bite into. Thread that up there, right there. Come on, get up there. There we go, right there. You guys see that? And now that little bait keeper right there, I just press down right there. Boom, I'm good. That's holding quite nicely actually. There we go. That's that tube on that VMC jig head. That is a Crappie Slayer right there. Speaking of Crappie Slayers, let's go right here. Let's get one of these bad boys off. And again, I think these laminated the best. If you guys can see that separation. Yeah, this is just an awesome color. Boy, let's get it on this just plain. No, let's get it on this guy right here. Again, if you're getting critical, take your bait, take your jig head right there. Can you guys see that? And I like to just kind of scuff it up, kind of right where that hook's supposed to come out. Now, doing this on camera is difficult. Oh, this is going to be need to come in a little bit longer. There, that's kind of straight. Same thing, shove that up on that shank of that hook there. Bait keeper. Press her down. You're good to go. That is a good looking nugget right there, you guys. The Crappie Slayer from Epic Bait Molds. Boy, we got some goodies on the table here. I did not rig that one up very well. And then last but not least, Mr. Gilley. 2-inch Gilley. They got another 1.5 inch that I'm going to have to get to, you guys, and I will. Just not right now. You guys know. Okay, sorry. This one is a little bit more difficult for me to rig up. That should be good. This is how I like to fish them, kind of more like this style. You can rig it up so it's up and down like this, but right there, you guys, you drop that in the water, stuff is going to happen. Like right now, hold on. Look at that. That's a good look. That is a good look. That's it for the rigging tips for today, guys. That VMC Moon Eye, you guys know I got a ton of these in my boat. Leave a link down below. You can check that out. And again, guys, all the molds I use today, they're in my boat all the time during the crappie fishing season. They all really work well. Again, the Angling A.I, you're monkeying around just a little bit, but guys, those tubes, they turn out awesome. Epic Bait Molds, that thing shoots laminates like a dream. Same with the Hog Salad Gilley, the 2.0. Unbelievable. Laminates, single colors, whatever, they all catch fish. Links we got at Barlows Tackle, guys. I got a link. I'll put that down below. Use my code GOBARDOWN. I get a little kickback that keeps the channel going. I'd appreciate it if you use that link. And then also over at Hog Salad, I'll leave that affiliate link as well. Again, use the code GOBARDOWN at checkout. Check these guys out. I know it's that time of year, guys, when you're looking for maybe a new mold. I hope this one helped you out. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Excuse me. This was a weird one. But again, not much information on that bad boy right there. Produces, and I cannot wait to get that through some ice fishing baits. Whew, Gonna be good. Guys, anyway, have a great week. And stay tuned to the channel because we got some very, very important episodes coming up here. Thanking you guys, the viewers and the subscribers. If you're not already, guys, please consider subscribing. All right, man, that's it for Bar Down Baits. Mike Muller signing off. Have a great week. Peace.